What up? My name is Scorpion Ramirez, and today I'll be showing you guys how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. As you can see, this is already solved by me. And on our previous video, I could solve this Rubik's Cube in a few minutes. You guys actually got it to 5 likes, so I just had to do. You guys just had to. You guys just had to get the video up to 5 likes. I know you guys want to solve a Rubik's Cube so bad. Impress your friends, get a girlfriend. I don't know who you want to impress, but let's do it. But first, we're gonna do like 2 things in order to solve it. So first up is like the righty angle. In order to do it, it's R, U, R prime, U prime, and it goes like this. So it's R, U, R prime, U prime. Alright. And now it's the lefty alg, which is the complete opposite of the right alg. So in order to do the lefty alg, it's L prime, U prime, L, U. So it goes a little something like this. L prime, U prime, L, U. Alright, so let's get straight into this. But first, since you notice the white and the yellow are opposite from each other. So first of all, no matter how much I mix the cube up, the yellow and white will always be opposite from each other. So let's just get straight into solving this Rubik's Cube. So first up, you need to find the yellow side, the yellow corner. Alright, since here. Now we need to make a daisy. And look, we already have like a corner, like a layer edge. Now we need 3 more layer edges. In order to do that, let's find the, oh look, here's one. And you can see if we move it, the yellow space is gonna move. So we don't want to do that. In order for it to do that, in order for the layer edge to get on one of the edges, we just do F, and then U, and then R. Then we have our second layer edge here. Oh look, we found another one. We don't need to move the upper part, so just do R. And finally our last one. Oh look, it's right here. So we need to do R prime twice. Or no, R prime once. And then the L prime. And there you go, we have our daisy. Second step, hang on, let me just turn off the lights. Because we need to see the colors. So, for example, here we have white and blue. Turn the bottom 2 layers together until we have a blue centerpiece connected to one of the white-blue layer edges. Alright, now that we have that done, move to the left, or move right, or whichever it is, and then do the R twice. Now for example, here's white and red. Again, we turn the bottom 2 layers until we have a red centerpiece connected to the yellow and red layer edges. Now turn left or right, I don't know which one is it, and use R twice. Now this one is green. once again turn the bottom two layers until we have green as our centerpiece. Turn to the left and then R twice. And then our last one, which is orange. Once again, turn the bottom two layers until we have an orange centerpiece connected to the white and orange layer edge. Now turn to the left and then R twice. And we have our cross. Now, second step was to make the centerpiece, finish up the white space for good. So now we need our corners. So make sure your white piece is facing down while you have the yellow side facing up. And look, we found a corner that is white, orange, and blue. Turn the bottom two layers until it's connected to the white, orange, and blue side. Oh look, we found it. White, orange, blue. White, orange, blue. Now here's where our steps from the beginning comes from. We do the righty angle until it is facing down. So remember, it is R, U, R prime, U prime. As you can see, we already have one. We already have the yellow corner done, but it's not the same color. It's orange, but not blue. So continue the righty angle. Until we have our white, orange, and blue side done. Now this one, which is white, blue, and orange. Turn the bottom two layers until you have the white, orange, and green side. Oh look, white, orange, green, white, orange, green. Now let's do the same thing. Repeat the righty angle or the righty alg until that corner is in its correct position. As you can see, about 6 repetitions, the corner is in its correct position. Now again, this side is white, blue, and red. Turn the bottom two layers until we have our white, blue, and red side done. Oh look, white, blue, red, white, blue, red. Now the same thing. Repeat the righty angle until the corner is in its correct position. And after 5 repetitions, our white, blue, and red corner is solved. Now we need one more. Since there's only one more, we'll turn the bottom two layers until this corner is in the same spot as this, just in the wrong position. Now the same thing, repeat the righty angle, the righty alg, until the corner is in its correct position. And after 5 repetitions, our corner is solved. Now, third step. Now we need our 2 layers to have the same color. So we need these 2 layers filled with orange, these 2 layers filled with green, these 2 layers filled with red, and these 2 layers filled with blue. Now And now we're going to have to move certain spots to the left and to the right. Now, for example, look, this needs to go to the right, or to the left. So determine which sides needs to go to the left and to the right. Now this one needs to go to the right. And for example, like this one has blue and red. Make sure it's on the blue side, like this. Make sure it's not on the red side, or else it's gonna be wrong. Make sure it's on the blue side. Now, since this is going to the left, turn this to the right. Do the lefty alg, which is L prime, U prime, L U. Turn left, turn left, and then the righty angle, which is R, U, R prime, U prime. And as you can see, our layer edge that was here is now in the center corner. Now, oh look, this one needs to go to the right since it's blue and red. I mean green and red. So here's green, here's red. So since this needs to go to the right, turn it to the left, the top layer. Do the righty alg, which is R, U, R prime, U prime. Turn right, and then R, and then the lefty alg, which is L prime, U prime, L, U. As you can see, we're almost done with our center pieces. And look, this one needs to go to the left. So this one needs to go to the left. So again, turn it away. Do the lefty alg. Turn left, and then the righty alg. And as you can see, the edge is now in its correct position. Now we need one more, which is the green and orange. Find the green and orange. Oh look, here it is, and this needs to go to the right. So turn it away. Do the righty alg, and the left. Turn right. And then do the lefty alg. And as you can see, our first two layers are completely filled with our colors. Now time for our cross. Now since I only have one Rubik's Cube, I can show you. If you already have the cross, skip this step. The yellow cross. But for those of you who don't have the yellow cross, it's easy. For those of you that have these three that's facing to the right, then move the bottom two layers, do the righty alg, and so basically F, righty alg, and then F prime. For those of you that have a straight line like this, instead of turning the first two layers, you only turn this layer. So basically F, righty alg, and then F prime. For those of you that just have a dot that's just yellow and there are no yellow edges that are connected, simply do this. F, righty alg, F prime. And then since you did that, you will now have like the right angle. Now turn the bottom two layers to the right, and then the righty, so basically F, righty alg, and then F prime. And then you should have your yellow cross. And now for our edges that need to be in the correct position. Look for an angle that's not in the correct position. So since this is in the correct position, that's twisted, it's in the blue, orange, and yellow spot, then the yellow spot, you don't, this is just twisted, it's okay, just leave that. Since this one too, leave it. And now we're in the situation that we need to swap 2 corners. And since these 2 corners are okay, just twisted, these 2 are also okay, just twisted, but in the different position. So basically what you want to do is do the righty angle 3 times, spin to the right, and then the lefty angle 3 times. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3, spin right, and then the lefty angle 3 times. So this is the second time, third time. So now turn the bottom 2 layers. This is in the correct position, just twisted. So it's in the green, red, and yellow spot, just twisted. This is in the blue, red, blue, and yellow spot, just twisted. It's okay. And this one is it's in correctly in the blue, orange, and yellow spot, just twisted. And this one is already in the correct position, so it doesn't even matter. And for those of you that need to do it diagonally, like for example these are not twisted, just for example. So here, do the righty angle 3 times, spin right, the lefty angle 3 times, and then right here, the same thing. Righty angle 3 times, spin right, lefty angle 3 times. But if you don't have to swap 2 corners that are diagonally, do nothing. Just skip the step. Now we're in the situation that we need to put these corners in the correct position. Yellow up, green left, and then red in the right. So flip your cube. So your cube is facing the white side, and make sure your corner that needs to be twisted is in the bottom layer. So repeat the righty alg until the corner is solved. And as you see, after 2 repetitions, the corner is completely twisted in the correct position. Now look for another corner, but make sure it's in like where you continued off. Repeat the righty alg. And this corner is completely twisted as well. Now for our last one. Some of you may have to do it more than 2 repetitions, but that's okay. And again, after 2 repetitions, our corners are completely solved. Now, if you've done the previous steps correctly, you should have everything complete but your 4 layer edges. Now, some of you may encounter that you need to still continue 4 layer edges, and some of you might encounter that you have one side done, just 3 layer edges that are completely unsolved. But first, we're gonna do the ones where no layer edges are solved. So obviously, pick a side, pick a color. Obviously, I'm gonna go with blue. Doesn't really matter. So do the sequence: righty alg, lefty alg, righty alg 5 times, and lefty alg 5 times. Let's try it. So righty alg, lefty alg, righty alg 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My God. Okay, 5. And now the lefty alg 5 times. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if you look around one corner, one side is completely done. So turn to the side that's completely done. And for those of you that done the steps correctly and had one side already done correctly, do the same sequence again. Righty alg, lefty alg, righty alg 5 times, and lefty alg 5 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Now the lefty alg 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there you go. That's how you complete a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. And some of you might have it like you already have one side done. You did the step, but the corners are still not solved. Repeat it again, and you should have your Rubik's Cube solved. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it did, smack that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.